All right, in this video, I'm going to briefly show you guys how to slope a slab. So there's multiple ways of doing that. I'm just going to show you guys one, which is what I found was kind of easier for me, and then what worked out for this project. So again, working with the same project that we've been working for some time now, and I'm going to essentially draw this same slab. As we can see here, there are two elevations on this side, and then two lower elevations on this side. So 0.58, 0.58, and 0.33 and 0.33. If we look at this section here, if we go to this guy, we can see that this section here, the side of the slab is higher, and then this side of the slab is lower. So essentially, this is just a grout fill that slopes the water to the right. So make sure everything's draining correctly. And if I look at it in 3D, then you can see the slab here. I kind of got rid of the walls, but if I bring them back, then all the tank walls are right there. But essentially, we're sloping this slab to the right. All right, so how do we create this? If we go back to plan view, I'm going to select this slab, and I'm going to say create similar. Now you can do that, or if you just want to create a slab from scratch, you go to structure, you go to floors, and then just a basic structural floor. Click on that guy, and then here you're going to select the one that you want to use. So if I do 15 grout fill concrete 15 inches, then I'm going to select that guy, and then I'm going to use this rectangle, since the shape that I'm going to do is basically a rectangle. So right here, I want to make sure I put in the correct elevation. So I'm going to use the level top of wall 762.33, and then right here, this is going to be a 1'3" offset height offset from level. All right, so if you want to watch one of the videos where I showed you guys how to create a slab and a wall, I'll leave a link here somewhere in the description or somewhere up here on the screen that you guys can go and watch how to create just a basic slab and a basic wall. So that's where the levels and the height from offset, that's where that's explained. So for this one, we're just gonna type in the correct level and then type the correct height from offset. We selected the rectangle, and then I am just basically going to draw a rectangle here. So once I do the check mark, and if we look at it in 3D, then this is the slab that we just created. If we go back to plan view, and then we do type in the keyboard EL for elevation, for spot elevation, we're going to see that everything is at the same elevation. So 6358, 6358, and 6358. Now, what I've seen, and I'm using Revit 2024, what I've seen is you can only slope your slab this way if you are using a floor. If you're using a structural foundation, I've seen that you're not able to slope slabs using this option. All right, so now that we created our floor, then I'm going to go back, tab to select it. And then here, this is where you can modify sub elements. So if we select this guy, and then sometimes maybe let's try doing it in 3D. If I go, let me get out of here for a second. Let me say VG on the keyboard for visibility graphics. Go down to walls, uncheck that, get rid of the walls, and then select the slab again. And then we're going to say modify sub elements. And then once I go into this node here and select it, I can select it and say 763.33. Click enter. And then again, the same 763.33, click enter. And then now, if I click this guy again and hit escape, we can go back and say EL on the keyboard for spot elevation. We can see that this guy right here, or at least these two, are 763.58, and then this one, or these two, are 763.33. So essentially, an easy way to slope slabs by selecting it and using the modify sub elements. Now, another thing that you can also do is you can add a point, or you can add a split line. So the split line is just essentially drawing a line, say for example right through here, and then sloping only from the split line down to the end of the slab or whatever floor that you're trying to slope. And then Also, the add points, if you want to add more points to kind of give it weird different slopes, you can also use that add point as well. So hopefully you guys learned something new from this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.